Dear students, today we can discuss something about histoplasmosis, coccidioidomycosis, and blastomycosis, three conditions. First of all, let me say a few words about histoplasmosis. It's otherwise called Darling's disease, Cave's disease, etc. So the synonyms are Darling's disease and Cave's disease. And these are organisms or fungal elements, or it is classified under dimorphic fungi. These histoplasmosis, coccidioidomycosis, and blastomycosis are classified under dimorphic fungi. Then this histoplasmosis is caused by inhalation of spores from a free living biphasic fungus. Histoplasma capsulatum is the organism mainly involved in histoplasmosis. So it's a filamentous fungus, or it can be in another form also. So it is mainly seen in soil. And there is a non-endemic area, but you can see cases from Gangetic Delta, that is around Calcutta, then over around the river Yamuna, and also in Delhi. Here you can see we will get patients with histoplasmosis from this region around Calcutta, Gangetic Plains, then and also around river Yamuna, and also in Delhi. It is usually present in soil, especially where it is enriched by droppings of bats, droppings of birds such as chicken, pigeons, etc. And these spores are seen in the dust, and it is inhaled by the person, and from the spores can reach the lung, which can lead to the affection. And it can present as three different forms. Histoplasmosis can present in three different forms, that is benign pulmonary histoplasmosis, epidemic pulmonary histoplasmosis, and progressive disseminated histoplasmosis. So there are three presentations. Then about benign primary histoplasmosis, it is subclinical and is usually healed by calcification. The histoplasmin test is positive and tuberculin test is negative. The lesions, pulmonary lesions, are localized, resembling primary focus of tuberculosis. It resembles primary focus of primary TB. It is localized. Then second variety is epidemic primary histoplasmosis, primary. Here there can be episodes in a number of people. A group of people can be affected where they are simultaneously exposed to a heavy dose of spores. For example, when they are trapped in caves, cellars, etc. The incubation period is about 5 to 18 days. And there is bilateral pulmonary shadowing in radiograph. So can affect a group of people when they are trapped in situations like trapped in caves or trapped in cellars, etc. Then progressive disseminated histoplasmosis can also happen when the lesions are seen in bone marrow, skin, liver, spleen, meninges, alimentary tract, etc. Here, It is present as fever, anorexia, weight loss, fatigue, cough, chest pain, hemoptysis, and dyspnea. And mortality rate is also very high. So these are three presentations in histoplasmosis: benign primary histoplasmosis, epidemic primary histoplasmosis, and progressive disseminated histoplasmosis. Then regarding coming to diagnosis, the radiology is important. The radiological features of histoplasmosis are single small pulmonary density or opacity with unilateral hilar lymphadenopathy. Hilar lymphadenopathy is there, which may be calcified. Then localized infiltrate can be seen. Then single nodule or can present a single nodule or point lesion. This histoplasma is called histoplasmoma. Histoplasmoma. Then multiple pulmonary nodules simulating metastatic carcinoma can present as pleural effusion without parenchymal disease. Then mediastinal lymphadenopathy can be there, simulating lymphoma. Then bilateral lymphadenopathy can also happen, simulating sarcoidosis. There can be bilateral lymphadenopathy also. Then hematology shows leukocytosis, raised ESR. Then in progressive type, hypochromic anemia can be there with leukopenia. Hypochromic anemia and leukopenia can be there in progressive type. The organism in the east phase can be demonstrated on direct smear from sputum, from bone marrow, gastric lavage, or from mucocutaneous lesions. We can identify yeast-like organism in sputum, bone marrow, gastric lavage fluid, or from mucocutaneous lesions. And the diagnosis is confirmed by culture in special media. The medicine, like other fungal diseases, the usually employed drug is amphotericin B. So that's about histoplasmosis. Then about coccidioidomycosis. So about coccidioidomycosis. So again, a dimorphic fungi. There are several synonyms for this coccidioidomycosis. It is otherwise called coccidial granuloma, Posadas disease, POSADA, Posadas disease, then valley fever, desert fever, California disease. All these are same. And these are synonyms for coccidioidomycosis. Then Coccidioides immitis is the organism. Mainly Coccidio immitis. The name of the organism is Coccidio immitis, and is a dimorphic fungus. And the spores are called arthrospores. The arthrospores are very infective. It's highly infectious by inhalation, or the spore enters the body by inhalation. They are also called traveling fungus. Or flying arthrospore. Traveling fungus or flying arthrospore. It is endemic in, or it is mainly seen in United States, then South America, Mexico, etc. And pathologically, the important finding we get is granulomatous reaction, often with caseation necrosis. And the lungs, the hilar nodes show calcification. So hilar node calcification, caseation necrosis, and granulomatous change. These are the important pathological changes in coccidioidomycosis. And there are several clinical syndromes also in coccidioidomycosis. That is primary pulmonary coccidioidomycosis, miliary primary coccidioidomycosis, and progressive pulmonary coccidioidomycosis. Three presentations are there: primary pulmonary coccidioidomycosis, miliary pulmonary coccidioidomycosis, and progressive pulmonary coccidioidomycosis. slight differences are there between these presentations. In primary pulmonary coccidioidomycosis, constitutional symptoms like chill, high fever, headache, cough, pleuritic chest pain are present. Along with that, there can be erythema nodosum, erythema multiforme, then sterile polyarthritis, pericarditis, etc. can be there. In chronic cases, there can be nodule formation, then peripheral cavities can be seen in lung fields. Then pneumonia-like presentation also can be there in primary pulmonary coccidioidomycosis. In miliary pulmonary coccidioidomycosis, miliary mottling can be there and there is high mortality. Then in progressive pulmonary coccidioidomycosis, coccidioidal nodules can be there, cavitary changes, osteomyelitis, involving ribs, vertebrae, long bones, meningitis, etc. can be there. Or severe infection is there. That is, nodules can be there, cavitary change is there, osteomyelitis involving various bones like ribs, vertebrae, and other long bones. There can be meningitis also. That's about coccidioidomycosis. Then about a few words about blastomycosis. It's also come under dimorphic fungi. Blastomycosis. It's a very rare systemic fungal infection caused by Blastomyces dermatitidis. Blastomyces dermatitidis. And the systemic affection begins in the lungs, like other disease. Here also the infection begins in the lungs and can start from mediastinal lymph node, also resembling tuberculosis. So the disease resembles tuberculosis. Other than lungs, bones, skin, and genitourinary tract can be involved. Other than lungs, the other areas involved are bones, skin, and genitourinary tract. In acute presentation, fever, there can be fever, productive cough, then pleuritic chest pain are present. And in chronic cases, again, cough is there, chest pain is there, hemoptysis, additional symptoms are hemoptysis, then weight loss, malaise, and night sweating. These are the pulmonary symptoms. Then there are few skin symptoms also. It consists of erythematous elevated, verrucous lesions. Then there can be ulcerating granulomas, especially over face and trunk. So verrucous lesions can be there, or ulcerating granulomas can be there, especially seen over face and also in the trunk region. Then X-ray shows pulmonary infiltrates, then cavitation, nodules can be there, biliary mottling is there, or mass-like densities can be there in X-ray. And diagnosis is mainly by identification of fungus in tissue or X-ray, followed by culture of the specimen. So that's about blastomycosis. So we have discussed histoplasmosis, coccidioidomycosis, and blastomycosis. Thank you.